Happy Sunday, everyone. This morning I'm going to use these beautiful cards with the wisdom of Hafez, the wonderful Sufi poet. I have something else I want to show you guys too. But first we will seek our guidance, our words of encouragement from our universal guides through these cards. But before I hold those up, I wanted to show you this deck. Look at this itty bitty deck of cards. They're I normally don't use them to pull from because they're all the quotes from Rumi, the famous now Sufi poet who I love, but half the time I don't even understand what Rumi's trying to tell me. But yesterday, listen to this. It was really clear. You use thought to seek release from suffering and pain, not aware that thought is the cause of your suffering and pain. Is that not the nail on the head? Rumi nailed that one, and I could actually understand it. Some mornings I read one and I go, well, I'm not sure what that means, but hopefully it'll be helpful. But gosh, this was it. Not aware that thought is the cause of your suffering and pain. Is that not it or what, y'all? So, I have two this morning from the beautiful Hafez deck. See if either one of these pull to you. If one or the other seems to more strongly appeal, and if not, maybe both messages will be for you. The first is create silence. Do y'all notice how often we get that advice? Look at that artwork. We have the moon with a floating on it, sitting on it with a figure in it, the little gondola, or I don't know, what do you call that? Gazebo? Anyway, it's gorgeous. Okay, create silence. The Hafez quote is, the moon could speak, but never does, 'cause she has found something of so much greater worth, silence. Sit still and listen to the silence. Lay the distractions of the world at your doorstep and move toward the center of your heart where there is quiet. Your soul has secrets to tell, but it speaks in whispers. Lay your ear down toward that soul space and listen deeply. Where there was noise and chaos, now there is abundance and ease. Where there were warring thoughts, now there is peace. Silence will be your lover tonight. Court her, and the mystery will offer itself up to you, rolling in ecstasy at your feet. Yeah, that never is untrue. Okay, if you chose this one, unleash your passion. And that is what it looks like, two, perhaps lovers, sitting atop the very ornate building, which may be a home, maybe a temple, but it's gorgeous. Okay, unleash your passion. The wolf's beautiful howl so unleashed my passions, my lover smiled for days. Seek your muse, court her. When she visits, create with wild abandon. Let nothing hold back your whimsy, your folly, your bliss. Allowing your passion to grow, be nurtured and expressed is one of the greatest gifts you can give to yourself and the world. Don't let modesty or fear repress your inspiration. You have galaxies inside of you. Express them. That's wonderful. The words paint a picture to me that sounds directed, let's say, at an artist, what we would call an artist, someone who creates visual arts, perhaps music, any form of that kind of creative endeavor, which we think of as often coming from, some inspiration. The artist receives an inspiration. But what we miss is that each one of us, throughout our day, if we let it, is passionate about many things, even if it's a 5-minute thing you are going to do. But you enjoy doing it. You like it. And actually look forward to it. It might be tending the garden, weeding, clipping, getting everything looking fresh again. I happen to like that. And honestly, even though some days I might not be so in the mood for it, all I do is envision the finished product, and that's vacuuming and dusting, okay? I see in my mind's eye what it's going to look like when I'm done, and so I'm enthusiastic doing it, which otherwise might feel like drudgery. So sometimes we have to really be creative in realizing that we can have passionate inspiration all the time about everything. If we approach everything that way about our lives, then we would have a lot more excitement in our lives. And that's just that's just a viewpoint you can put in your mind. There are certainly things that you're going to do throughout the day that are what you consider obligations. Maybe they're not your favorite thing to do. You just have to do it. But when we reframe, because it is all in our mind, 100%. All the suffering is in our mind. If we say, instead of, I've got to go to the store, and anybody who knows me knows that's not my favorite thing. I've got to go to the store. But if we will reframe all of our activities, particularly the ones that we feel like we're doing out of duty or obligation or whatever, use the word get. I get to go to the store today. I get to go to work today because I'm going to get a paycheck at the end of the week, which I get to pay my bills with. I get to have electricity on and water coming out of my faucet because it's provided and all I have to do is pay for it. I don't have to walk down to the river. I don't have to light candles or oil lamps throughout the house. I have electricity, I have water, and all I have to do is pay somebody. And someone actually comes and gets my trash. I don't have to haul it somewhere. I get to do anything in my life that I want to. I feel like it's an obligation, but I get to do it. It's provided to me. as an opportunity, and I get to take advantage of it. The shift in our minds changes. I'm just speaking for myself. It changes everything. My personality can veer very deeply into the melancholy. So learning from wiser people and trying to remember that wisdom can really make a difference in our lives. And honestly, the create silence, sitting quietly with yourself, whether you call it meditation, whether you call it a quiet 5 minutes, it doesn't matter what you call it. But being able to sit quietly and just breathe into your heart and allow yourself to just be open to whatever comes. And while you may not get some bolt of lightning right that minute, you are more apt to notice what comes to you along the way in some other form, perhaps. Not as an idea, but maybe you'll hear someone say something, you'll read something in a book, you'll hear a song. Something will trigger in your brain that will be an aha moment, even if it's something small. But you'll go, oh, yeah, that's what I need to do, or that's a good idea. So yes, being silent and being enthusiastic, unleash our passion about whatever we're doing in our daily lives. Thanks, you guys, for coming by. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. We're hoping for rain, but that's like a lot of people. We're hoping for rain today. I am Connie, the Everyday Mystic. I'm a psychic medium and channel, energy healer, and certified meditation teacher. And I hope you come back to see us another day, tomorrow perhaps. Some of you who are regularly stopping by, I really enjoy spending the time with you, or knowing that you're going to come when you've got a minute and can look over, because whatever may be the bing in your mind when you hear it is great. That's the whole idea. So enjoy your day, and I will see you tomorrow.